As I always say, Hell's Kitchen is not for the faint of heart, as you're on very little sleep, stress is at an all-time high, all the while dealing with Ramsey, and battling out with other stressed out contestants for $250,000. Throw in some brutal physical punishments every once in a while as well, and it's not surprising that sometimes chefs fall to the elements of Hell's Kitchen, and are forced to be medically evacuated from the competition of a lifetime. What's going on, guys? I'm FlynnMasters, and today, we'll be looking at the entire history of medical evacuations in Hell's Kitchen. We'll take a look at what led up to the injury, how serious it was, and at the end of the video, I'll give my predictions on how I think these chefs would have done had they not had to leave due to medical reasons. I also need to clear up that even though G and Vanessa got seriously injured in their respective seasons, technically, they both quit the competition, so I'll talk more about them in my history of quitting video. But before we begin, everyone, please help out the channel by hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy Hell's Kitchen content like this. And with all that said, let's take a look back at the most scary, sad, and in some cases, game-changing medevacs in Hell's Kitchen.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
The first medical evacuation took place in season 2, and honestly, it wasn't very noteworthy, as Larry would be the one to suffer this unfortunate fate. After a fun night with the ladies, admittedly a downfall for him, he began to have trouble breathing the next night, to the point where he was forced to be taken out of the competition, having to break the news to the others from his hospital bed. A cool, albeit very sad touch to these evacuations from old school seasons, as opposed to today, where Ramsey is usually the one who tells the contestants.
Hello?
Is everybody there?
Yeah, hold on. Everybody, let's go.
Who is that? Is that Larry?
Stress of everything basically shut my body down. I won't be back.
Oh, no.
Larry.
I would rather Larry leave because of something else, not because of an illness.
I just need y'all to stay strong, be a unit.
Pretty devastating. Too much stress got to him.
Thanks, Larry.
We're thinking about you. We love you.
This one's for you tonight, Larry.
It's hard for me to see my dreams slip away.
The next season, we had a truly scary and sad evacuation, especially given the circumstances. Despite Aaron being a goofball, you couldn't help but love the guy, as he was a self-proclaimed Asian cowboy that was as sweet as could be. But due to not being in the best health condition coming into the competition, the stress and the elements got the best of Aaron during the episode 3 punishment.
The blue team is counting on every man to get the job done.
He's a medic. Behind.
Guys, give him room.
Aaron just kind of fainted.
Guys, give him room. Give him room.
I gotta tell you, it scared the crap out of me.
Let's get him on there now.
Go.
This was brutal for a couple reasons, as this was truly the first time the audience saw just how hard Hell's Kitchen can be on the average person. Throw in the fact that Ramsey was the one who broke the news to Aaron over the phone that he would not be returning, followed by his heartbreaking reaction, and man, it's all so tough to watch, especially knowing now that Aaron would unfortunately pass away 3 years later due to the same health conditions that took his Hell's Kitchen dream away.
Chef Ramsey, I've worked all this time to come to this point to work for you.
You have a serious illness, the doctor's orders. You cannot come back into this kitchen. Get yourself better. Bye-bye, Ann. Bye-bye.
Bye. I feel disappointed. I've worked almost 40 years in a kitchen for what? I guess I'm coming home.
We keep the sadness going with Robert's medical evacuation in season 5. This was the latest evacuation to ever take place in Hell's Kitchen. And while Robert was obviously never beating Danny or Paula, it had to be so frustrating to be forced to leave the competition so late, as he revealed to Ramsey and his teammates that he had pericarditis, leading to a tearful goodbye.
Unbeknownst to the other chefs, Robert has sought medical attention.
What's going on right now?
Just having chest pain.
Chest pain? Okay. Blood pressure's elevated right now. It's 160 over 100. I would suggest that you may want to consider going down to the hospital.
I hope he's all right, that's all.
You came back, minus one individual. I'm not going to tell you how he's doing. I'm going to let him tell you himself. Chef Robert! Yeah, how you feeling?
Not good. Not good. I have pericarditis, which is a swelling of the sac around the heart, which leads to heart disease.
Are you coming back?
No.
No?
I'm not coming back. Danny, man.
I just want to tell you that you have been a fantastic competitor. Never, ever, ever forget that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, big boy, give me your jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen. Hey.
What on, buddy?
Now, get better.
Thank you,
okay,
Chef.
take care.
Good luck, guys.
Love you, man.
I'm leaving Hell's Kitchen, so I have my health for my family, for my career. I feel like I've won.
We then had 2 seasons in a row where chefs were forced to be evacuated before the first dinner service. In season 8, it was Antonia, who seemingly out of nowhere got a really bad headache and overall sickness. I don't want to be that guy, but I wonder if she was forced to be pulled after eating her gumbo, which made her sick.
Oh, my head is hurting me.
Antonia? Antonia? Antonia?
Oh, my head is hurting. Oh, just my head hurts.
What happened?
I had a migraine.
Good look at you here.
Oh, my head. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You okay? Talk to me. What's the matter? Talk to me.
I just don't feel good.
And then in season 9, Jason fell to the elements 2 days into the competition. This is definitely the best story on the list though, as Jason would get a second chance in season 12, finishing as the runner-up, and I think I can safely say he wasn't making the final 2 in season 9 with Will and Paul around, although I wish we could have seen him rage at Elise the same way he raged at Sandra.
Hi, bro? Look,
What's going on, man?
he's burning up. He needs to cool down.
Feel really weak. How long has this been going on for? I've been breathing like this for the past hour. All right. You don't really sound all right. Gotcha. I'm fine. There you go. Why don't we take some of the stuff off you because it's all wet.
Unfortunately, Jason's been taken to the hospital. He'll be on a few days of bed rest. He will not be returning back to Hell's Kitchen.
Damn, like, we didn't even really get out of the gates and then, like, we're down a man. Like, how the hell that happened?
The back-to-back train continues here as we got an evacuation at the final 11 of both season 13 and 14. In 13, Steve would injure his knee during the blue team's punishment, and once he talked with Ramsey about what happened, Gordon himself would actually be the one to lay the hammer down on Steve as opposed to the medics, not feeling comfortable having Steve in the kitchen with the amount of pain he was in.
My body's sore, you know, carrying heavy-ass boxes all day long. My knee is killing me. You all right, bro? Well, like, I can't straighten my leg. My leg doesn't go straight like this. This knee's like twice the size of this knee.
Damn. Wow, this is a bit of a shock. What happened, bud?
My knees won't straighten out.
Damn.
It's just all around here's all swollen. It's shooting pain.
You know what this means. I am not comfortable with you even attempting. You should not be standing on this. It's tough. But you know what?
What?
You've been strong in that blue kitchen. I want you to walk out of here with your head up high.
I'm gonna get my knee fixed so I can get better and get back in the kitchen.
Yeah. Bye, Steve.
Bye, Chef.
The following season, we had without question the funniest medical evacuation ever, as terrible as that is to say. But come on, can you blame me? There's chefs who are being forced to leave due to life-threatening injuries, and then there's Brett, who was forced to be evacuated after taking too big of a dump, damaging his back in the process.
Why?
Hey, he needs a medic back here.
Brett does? What, do you have a problem in the bathroom?
And I just was taking a and something happened.
Tearing your back while you're taking a like, that's something you see on in a horror movie. I just hope you got to wipe. That's my main concern.
If you need anything, just holler.
Yo, thank you, bro.
No problem.
Yo, blue team, man, I'm sorry, y'all.
All right, buddy.
I've been better. Unfortunately, I have a slip disc pinching on my sciatic nerve.
Damn, Brett. You've done bloody well, okay? But I cannot let you continue. Right now, you've got to think of yourself, and not the blue team, and not Hell's Kitchen, young man, okay? Get better.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, Chef Ramsay. It was an honor.
Take care, bud.
I will take this to the grave.
We finish off with the Ryder Dole medical exit, with that being Drew from season 19. But this is a good reminder that Hell's Kitchen can still be brutal and take its toll on the body, even if Ramsay has toned it down a bit. After the second service of the season, Drew began to feel pain and aches all over his body, which landed him in the hospital. The show actually did give him a couple days to improve for a chance back in, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, with Drew becoming the 8th, and as of now, final person to be medically evacuated from Hell's Kitchen.
My body hasn't felt right for a couple of days. You know, I'm sore, I'm cramping in every part of my body.
I know it's getting worse because I am cramping here. I'm cramping everywhere. Like, I'm getting full body cramps, I'm getting headaches. I got lightheaded earlier today, like I almost passed out.
We should get you to the hospital. You know, I'm just trying to really stay focused on my own overall health and my children.
Now, a quick update on Drew. Unfortunately, he's not 100%, and therefore he will not be returning to the competition.
It's not good.
So let's now finish off the video with my take on what would have happened had it not been for these evacuations. Unfortunately for Larry and Aaron, I don't think they had much longevity in the competition anyway, and probably would have been one of the next couple of boots. I think Robert would have been the 3rd place fallen angel of season 5, as the guy would have had to seriously suck to get eliminated before Andrea or Ben after their disastrous Black Jacket performances. While we literally have no proof on how Antonia was on the line, judging by her signature dish, and in general being a 40-year-old loudmouth, I don't think she was very long for the competition. On the other hand, I think Jason would have took Tommy's place in 4th in season 9, and may have even led the blue team to a couple more victories, as him, Paul, and Will would have made one hell of a trio. As far as Steve goes, he was already on thin ice, as he had been put up for 3 eliminations and was likely one of the next couple of boots, while Brett on the other hand is very ambiguous, as he literally made to the final 3 on season 18, but obviously the season 18 talent was no match to the talent of season 14. If I had to bet, I see him finishing around 8th or 7th place, maybe even getting unfairly eliminated, as I think the Black Jackets of that season were always going to be the final 6. And lastly, while Drew did show a bit of promise, he literally could have been the first boot, and with how talented the season 19 cast was, I think he would have survived a couple more episodes, likely being eliminated before the first Cook for Your Life challenge. So there you have it, guys, the history and my predictions of all the medical evacuations in Hell's Kitchen. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more history videos like this, then please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what medevac you think had the biggest butterfly effect in Hell's Kitchen. With all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.